If someone's got bad credit, or they just, they hear all these radio ads and they all are, these ridiculously low rates that even maybe they can't do, even if they're perfect, but they tease you, right, with a little, clickbait. How do you get someone who's on the other end to get face reality that okay, I can't have that perfect low rate, or probably in a hostage situation, to be someone who thinks they're going to get out of this situation without prison time, without being shot by a cop or whatever, right? So how do you get them to kind of face reality? What's the beginning steps? Yeah,
that is definitely a tough one, but it's amazing, and this applies to human nature across the board. It's amazing how easy it is for people to hear bad news or things that do not necessarily play to their advantage if you warn them ahead of time that it's coming.
How so? How do you warn them? Well, you just drop little seeds of
Yeah, great question. And a lot of it comes from this tool that we refer to as an accusations audit.
Okay.
And it could be something as simple as, I'm going to tell you something that's going to screw up your whole day. I'm getting ready to lay some news on you, and you're going to feel let down by it.
So you it's a prepare. You're preparing them.
That's exactly it. Mm-hmm. That's exactly it. And we talk a lot about, especially these days from a business side, we talk a lot about how negotiation is a series of emotional moments. And when you're getting ready to drop bad news on someone, or you're getting ready to explain something to them to get them to face reality, that's not always something that they're necessarily going to like, right?
Right.
And so if you have a precursor of an accusations audit that just lays out
got some bad news, man.
This is going to be tough news.
Yeah.
And when I tell you this, you're probably going to hate me.
Right.
And I even like to throw humor into it. And I'll say things like, you probably want to stab me right square in the chest when I lay this out for you.
Right.
And you look them right in the eye, and they're like, okay, lay it on me.
Do you think they go into worst case mode? Is that part of, because you're going to give them maybe less, it's not going to be worst case necessarily all the time. Sometimes it's probably worse than what they imagine, but do you think you're giving them you're setting them up to imagine what the worst case is?
See, that's a great point. I think you hit it on the head. We talk about it, never split the difference. We talk about this idea of perception anchors.
Okay.
And so this is a way to anchor their perception, because when you lay that out for someone as humans, they are automatically going to go to the worst case scenario mentally.
Right.
And so what it does for you is, when you actually do lay out the bad news, 99 times out of 100, it's actually going to be a relief, because what they thought is way worse than what you actually had to say.
That's amazing point. I love it.
Yeah.
Keep elaborating on that. So